Alright, so let's do a quick audio check. Oh wow, I completely forgot I left the game running. Whoops. Everything seems to be nominal, both audio and for gameplay. This is even better. Good. Hello everyone, it is I, your tame authorized hunter for hire, 𝓮𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼. Welcome you to today's stream, where just for a couple hours we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy 16. To recap what happened last time. So, we have started our journey as the new Cid. And have been mostly fucking around trying to find things out. We explored our new hideaway and did some of the actual side quests left there. That's it. Now we are told as to where we need to go next. To strike at this crystal, I think. 𝓮𝓼 or something. But first we need to go to 𝓮𝓵𝓃 Cliffs. I don't know. I could be forgetting some stuff. I am me after all. My memory tends to kind of get a little bit foggy at times.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares.
Yeah.
Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
As, you know, we were told.
And wasn't it Cid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Something a puppy?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
Just like we did last time.
To the end.
To the end. So lurking for no spoilers. Have fun. Alright, have fun, Lucian. I'll try not to do any major spoilers with my voice.
Come on.
Thank you for coming by, Lucian. Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and 𝓵𝓫𝓐𝓐. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Be a good idea, yeah. Uh-oh. Pick the fight with chocos. Ow. God, it'll rub off your chocobos. No.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Okay, so we gotta go through this way. Everyone pick a fight! Alright. You're not just pile drive. Ambrosia, where are you? There we go.
Ready, go?
Yeah!
Skip this area by accident. Thank you, Ambrosia. Cutscene time.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
I think you're a
John,
loyalist right now.
Look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Alright. Looks like we got a grouped murder again.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows chick like...
Welcome, stranger.
Blade. Ooh. This looks like I know 6% when taking damage. Ah, that's not that good. Gun roll.
Fare you well?
Ah, that's fine. Hello, youth. Tell me what's going on here.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'll have to be dull
Great.
as a sack of stones to think we're going hunting for outlaws. How do you like that, boy?
I don't know. I think that's probably a terrible idea. Be hunting for outlaws. Oh, there are other youth.
You seen them?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know,
How'd you get it?
but we need to find out.
Alright, who else can I talk to? So obviously this is going for... Ooh, precious. That's important. Some Gavin coin. Damn. There.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
Tell us
I don't know
before
who
kick us
you
out.
are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another Eastpool.
Then we shall be on our way.
So I see they've already heard of Eastpool in the past 5 years.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Which obviously never happened.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the
They're gonna
back and
drink.
beyond. But other than Martha, who else in 𝓮𝓵 would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally
Or
would
who
certainly
else
be
would
welcome.
destroy Black
Can we
Shield
find them
place?
before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Or perhaps they'll ostracize us again.
Come on.
Hey, we could just go through.
Fly, Ambrosia.
No,
This pass will take us through the
Oh, she
mountains.
jumps.
And
He's got
directly
arms.
into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Oh, there.
Ever since the Apollo tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea.
Ah, damn it. I was gonna try and pick his ass up. There you are. Boom. Let's head out this way. Take the left side, you know? Goes right. Take bunch of dangerous things around here. Oh, hello there. Alright, what's this thing doing out here? Was that it? Oh, that's... You got a bunch of bodies to start practicing with.
More of my mother's men.
But we just managed to cut. How dare he? Dare he? We managed to at least show them what's what. Roja!
Come on.
Go time! Get all the treasures. And we just ignore those guys. Wish we could.
Safe.
At least the very least, I like the intro chest. With a lot of bloody hides and steel silk. Ooh, perfect. Roja!
Ready, go?
Cut it out. Always have a chocobo on standby.
Enough of you, are there?
Okay. Guess it's a little question, right? Here. I thought I had it, but no, he was just still alive. Sad. Oh, hello there. Must murder all. There we go. That was easy. Ooh, I see a blood trail.
Blood, Clive.
Time for a mystery.
And still wet.
Seems like they threw themselves over.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Of course I would.
Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Oh,
Say that again.
I'm going to obliterate all of you.
I'll show you a true shield Brazilian.
Let's go. Perfect. Thank you for freezing them. I managed to continue my combo. Oh, that was easy. And we got one left alive. Perfect. Now then,
what I
mind
want to the end will
telling
be
us.
swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message.
Oh,
Your
really?
friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in 𝓮𝓪𝓷𝓾. Guardians of the flame.
I'm sorry, Guardians of the what now?
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Alright, hang on a second, guys. I need to adjust something. And more ignition. Definitely not too big of a fan of blind justice. Need the strength of will to open this door. This entire place is ash, isn't it?
Find something, boy.
We found a lot of things.
Death.
Found her.
Oh,
This was my mother's doing.
need to murder that mother. Gotta put her in the ground.
But why?
Or in the
Why would
box.
anyone?
I don't know.
Because she hates
I
Brandon,
never
apparently.
truly understood her. But this...
It sealed her fate.
Clive.
Just love waving your arm around,
I
scares
will
off an
learn
entire
what
house.
madness drives her, and I will end it.
Straight, Clive. We gotta destroy her.
We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
I just need... Yep, I was right. There was treasure just here. Ooh, hold on there. There's something stronger than a Metin's cross. Demon Tamer's staff. Yes. Where to get? I really want fucking pile drive. So 660 points is what I need. If it came in that way, I am exploring the village as much as I can for treasure. What else can I find in this village of death and destruction decay? Oh, it's only more and more bodies. Maybe some of them were flayed. Would love to run my chocobo, but apparently entering this village cancels it out. Hey, perfect. Would you look at that? More bodies. Look at that. Another body. Treasure. Body in front of a treasure chest. Normally it's not a bad sign, but you never know. Maybe it's not a mimic. I've yet to run into a mimic in this game. I see. Those are the way. That's the way they get their ships off the sea and on the shore. A dead body. All this death and destruction from my mother's doing. Gotta destroy that thing. Need to extinguish all of her. You know, there's something else I could have said, but I'm just not. I'm not about that.
We're approaching the bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Oh, definitely they would not.
That'll do, girl.
Other guy?
Didn't happen to come by way of 𝓮𝓼, saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
Yeah, nope, don't worry. I came from Old Hill. It was garbage. Nothing but dead bodies and coral springs, I guess. Oh, hey, treasure chest. Bloody hides.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
They're all Rosarian.
But this
You
is
guys
their
are being
home.
left to die.
I'm hungry.
Make my way forward. Sooner I can. There we go. Sooner I can jump, the better.
Come on.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. Hang on, I just want this little treasure chest right here. Make all chests up? Oh god, that is. We made a big fight if they all were actually capable of chasing us. We can't just run from the encounter. 𝓮𝓼
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Good always hope. Hey, free potion. Honestly, love the fucking chocobo jumps.
That's
Hey,
the main
no,
gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Oh wow, there's a bunch of camps out there.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy!
You're asking them for mercy? Come on, guys. You should know better.
Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Fuck off! I'm the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your sties!
Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Hopefully through Lazarus.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
I mean,
Lazarus.
that's a little bit of a dick thing to have, but yes. That does make more sense.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you
Just
think
get
it's
to
safe?
cut our way in. Full of dead bodies. They probably
As long as it is
extinguished the people
abandoned.
there. The black light burns. Ah! It's
The
revealing
good
the
news is we haven't
secrets.
seen a single black shield since Olga.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
How is it that my dog's faster than a chocobo?
Be safe.
Goodbye, birdie.
It's a will. This is nothing like I remember it.
Oh, hold on.
How quickly a
the
crown
puppy
can lose
limbs.
its luster.
I never noticed that also happened to come from the controller as well.
Get it, boy.
So adorable. Who is that going with the puppy? pretty good. These now the fangs of ruin, not just a little pup. Perfect. Steel silk, that's always good to get. Just freely jump off the stuff. Best way to get through areas.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Bandits. Lovely.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
So we're not showing ourselves out.
Or not.
Well, that was easy. Just focus, destroy them with ignition. Simple, clean, and effective.
I've only
Had
ever
to make all the
seen one
noise.
man fight like that. And
Oh,
he's
yeah?
long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Fire.
The blessing of the Phoenix.
Wait, is that you?
Be. I was there when you died.
Is that you, my good axe soldier?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
It's my good friend, the Axeman.
Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Indeed.
So wait.
I was about to call you Bob. One of my charges still lives.
We can speak inside.
Let's speak inside where? Because they're in a fucking abandoned town. Oh god, all those guys I left look out the town.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas,
Well, that's why you guys are called the
there
Firebrands.
is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire.
Yeah, you need the might of a dominant.
But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
Yeah, and they're dead.
We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
Yeah, my mother.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
Just need to destroy her. That's all you need
Hatred
to know,
for bearers
Quiet.
was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And
You know, that's fair.
since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Yes, we got another body
So
to
Wade,
put on
the Black
plan.
Shields
Oh,
have broken camp. They march in full
Great.
force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
Would you like assistance? So wait.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
No, that's fair, that's fair. We shall assist.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Or if you were, Sir Wade.
Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
Welcome to the party, Sir Wade.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
And do I actually get to change party members is the better question.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Some magic dash. Hey, they got a cellar here too.
What is it you require?
Let's see. Crimson Tassels, what's this? Hold on. Yeah, that's the only thing?
Of course, my lord. I will be here.
I was in the right area. Oh, these are already good enough as it is. I'll go without the attack boost for right now.
Did you need aught else?
Right, Wade.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Is it
Nothing
just to stand in
fancy.
front of them and flail?
You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment.
That's a good
Sensing
idea
an
so far.
opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
No, he has not. Still simple-minded
So
and
wait.
brutish with an axe forever.
The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
That was fast.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade.
Hello again.
Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but
Don't
one
think they
thing which
will.
will grant them peace. Putting an
Destruction of the
end to the
Empire.
Black
Yeah,
Shields.
we get it.
And so we shall.
Black or white. Prioritize quests. Simple enough. Choose to remain behind. May choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Ah, he's a guest right now. Oh, this is just adorable. I love it.
May the blessing of the
Yes.
Phoenix go with you.
Yeah. Blessing of the Phoenix
How long have
goes
you
with
been
me.
pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we
I
tracked
gift you.
down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
You know, that sounds about right. Let's go. All of you stay back here.
Sideways.
Come along now.
We'll find another bridge.
Bastard unlucky.
Don't
There
I didn't
they
have
are.
me X.
On your command, my lord.
Oh, simple enough. You don't need my command. We just go in, we wreck shit, I'll charge through all of them.
What is it now? I told you.
That you all
We
will
bear
die.
a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame. Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
Trust me.
For Azaria!
For Azaria!
You all will die first.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. Bloody
That was
hell!
easy.
Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Oh. God.
There's a good boy.
Ow.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Oh, here we are. Well, that was easy. Hey, they got a
A
black
noble
dragoon.
stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Yeah, cleansing of you, fuckers.
Come on now.
Let's try.
Where are you getting fucking? Yes! All that.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You ain't finished yet.
Yeah, let's just go full power.
Let's try.
There we go. Gone and dealt with. Didn't even use a single potion. I just regenerated through my own precious nature. Ooh, Dragon Talon. Well, that was pretty easy. Got rid of their dragoon.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
Well, crazy, but it worked.
It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps.
No, it'll just only enforce it.
Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place.
Have to cut off the source
Yet
first.
be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will.
Good.
For
Don't
as
let
long
that
as
flame
the
of
Firebird's
ambition
flame
die.
burns in our hearts, the duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Oh wow, he already knew. Damn, he's good. Quest complete. Oh, that go. If only I put on that extra gil token again. Would be nice. So, how do we get into Port Isolde from here?
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then,
well,
I would almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Burnt blade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it.
Kick their ass again.
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Yeah, both of them got burnt to ash.
If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
They be burnt to ash again. And now I lose my good friend again. Port Isolde, the Imperial Province of Rosaria. And it is almost an afternoon. Rossfield Manor. Hey, we made it. Feels good to be in my own type of
How
home once more.
accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
You hold my father's armor.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Could be possible. Okay, he goes with a weapon. Nice hand axe, too.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Oh, hello there, Uncle.
Clive Rossfield died long ago.
You're right. The name's Sid.
And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
I know.
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Play the part. And we strike the heart. Aww.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy
Oh, you can see the
judgment
tears.
more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy.
Oh god,
It's
this is actually getting me. This is actually getting me.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
See that you use the good plates. Don't use the shit ones that we have for other guests.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive.
20
The
long
nation your
years
father
since
and your
father died.
forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived.
Well,
Besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no
Wow.
more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my
Wow,
nephew's greatest failure.
Just a 2 gunshots on that. You're a terrible liar. It's not untrue.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
One good thing out of all this. Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Dsrustnus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
You can tell me, you know.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all.
Pain.
I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Clive, you're making her blush.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
I mean, I did already lose Sid, and that's how I gained his dominant.
Let's get some sleep. The journey back to 𝓮𝓄mere is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Oh, we returned back to the hideaway. Wonderful. Wonderful. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Hey, new missive. Oh, there, kitchen hand.
I didn't take you for a...
Oh, this? Well, it's 𝓵 𝓊𝓷𝓵 𝓙, A culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver.
I don't know
From
about
spit
that.
roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first ton of worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff.
Sure, why not? How could I refuse?
Something tells me you won't be
Fantastic!
So?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓵, if the author is to be believed. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know.
To go over there and check it out. God, there's actually more I can do. Blacksmith's Blues, here be monsters, reading table. Thank God, I can just go over here. I thought I had to go all the way.
I could have sworn
I swore I had a few more. Nice hop, skipping, jumping around.
A part of me thought Drake's head might be the last crystal.
Clive!
Is something wrong?
He's Blackthorn, and if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of... Something's getting him down. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? But I'm thinking he might if we both...
You know what? Fine. You think it'll help?
But if he doesn't...
Alright, now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, wait a bit.
Alright, let's go handle the blacksmith. Hopefully this unlocks power to upgrade my weapons beyond +2. I can get +3 or +9 at least. I'll take a plus addition, just a plus additional 1. It's a +2 +1. I'll take that.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Cameron.
He didn't even show up. On.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing, really. It's not the sort of thing you bother people.
Why don't you tell us all?
Just tell us. Maybe it's something we can help with.
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for?
All right.
Curious. Oh, we talk to Charon, get the armor, figure out what's needed.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Didn't think anything could rattle him.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Assuming you're happy to help.
Too bloody
glad to hear it.
By we, I mean I, because I don't trust you to do shit. Hello, Charon.
Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓵.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for it.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it, but it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit... Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit, so I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me summit, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted?
Thank you, Karen.
At least you...
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you. While you get on with that, I'll...
Good idea.
Okay, let's go double check the hunt boards then. As I need to go around. I keep forgetting that there's not a lot of staircases. Hello, Nectar. Griffin sightings. You say you're hoping to hunt on a griffin, Kubo? Then I have the bill for you, an especially old one locals call it 𝓮𝓼. We have the Ahriman, Angel Death and Sandbreak, Broken Hill to Rosaria, and the 𝓮𝓵 𝓵 Hold on. I need to click on it, don't I? Okay, so I have to... So at the very least I can clear out 2 in Sandbreak. Okay, so Broken Hilt. Yes. So nearby Eastpool, Broken Hill, we can go and get that one first. I guess we're doing the hunts first. Good. Yes. Aw, hello Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Okay, the enemy needs to be somewhere around here. Okay, I think I know where I need to go. We will take a right here and go further down. Hang on, you fuckers. It's a hunt that's all the way over here. Oh, here we go. 𝓵𝓪𝓷𝓵. Oh god.
Too slow.
heal. Down. There we go. Couldn't finish off with a skill, but I managed to get rid of it. That guild though. Ooh, some dragon talents too. Oh, there are. Not what we came for. Don't need to stick around. Let's get to work on this quest too. Nice hop, skip, and a jump about. Gotta go and get.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
There.
Unwanted violets, if you have them.
Boy, you're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name.
Ooh, scorpion tail.
Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. And even if they were...
Do these...
I dare say they do. 3 reeds would be your best bet.
Thank you.
Does help a lot. 3 reeds, huh? Over here. That's gonna be a long walk.
Stay sharp.
This, we gotta head back, double check the board. Ambrosia!
Come on.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ah, she can't jump off of that, even with her wings. Go, Ambrosia! Run like the wind! Honestly, fighting an enemy that was 4 levels higher than me, a little terrifying. Over there.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Unwanted violets. Where is the head? Ah, it did mention 𝓮𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼. I can't fucking recall where the other one was. Well, let's head back to the hideaway. We'll double check the hunt boards, then we come back and clear things out. And then we clear out everything else. Pardon me, Nectar. Fairview, Sandbreak, and 𝓮𝓪𝓷𝓾 Westgate. All I needed. We're looking in this general area. Well, first, we head up Northreach. And then 𝓮𝓪𝓷𝓾.
Keep them pilchers nice and chill.
Look at this place.
Hey, there we go.
Come on.
Okay, so it's in this general area.
Run like the wind.
Run like the wind, bullseye! All I'm being reminded of. That's your chocobo area.
All right.
I ran past it. I think you're it.
Straight home now.
Yep. 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓵.
This isn't going to be easy.
parry is a bullshit thing, and I love it. All that experience points. And the level up too. Ooh, 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓚. This is... I need Westgate. Over here. It's gonna be a long trek. I think we have a chocobo.
Good day to you.
Hey, hi guys, it's me, Sid. Don't worry, the old Sid still lives on through me. I guess.
The crystals we get from the tailor all but
Okay, good. I am going the right way. This, thank you. I went the wrong way for that part. Fuck. So close. I was so certain I found the right way. You get up there, okay. But okay, fucking forgive me. Knowing where I need to go. Or at least with this, it'll clear off all the hunt boards, and I should be good to continue the main story. I just gotta get through this gate over here. There we go. 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓚 Valley.
Come on. Faster!
We can, and we just run. Ooh, 5 gil. Down the way, Arachnes. Brickfin up ahead. I want that more than anything. Had to take a shortcut, pardon me. Or not shortcut, but a long way. All these things, I just want to pick a fight. Why? We're 14 levels higher though.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
About to show up, isn't it?
Straight home now.
Yep, I was right. Oh, hey, there it is. The 𝓮𝓼
Sharp.
a second.
Let's try.
Oh god. Hey, just finishing my semi-prime state. How I wanted it. Look at all that gil I'm getting. Ooh, Scarletite. Majestic.
Is something there, boy?
Hey, he lives.
Could that be our man?
First things first, we pick up the loot that's over here. Which is just 2 gil. Not that much loot. Wounded 10.
Are you alright?
Dare say I'll survive. That
That's
griffin
good.
caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget.
No,
Bought
she is
a caress
not.
from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though.
Sounds about right.
She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
It's I who found you because you are a master leatherworker.
Well, consider
That's the
me
story.
flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually,
Don't worry.
I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is.
Hey,
But
you let a
there are rules
master
against
craftsman
it.
learn his
Secrets
trade.
of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
And then he'll
I'd be
become
much
more powerful.
obliged if you would. Right. I've got some griefs to make. You send
Fun
your
making the
blacksmith my
boots.
regards.
Will do. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
It should. You did leather. Right away. Now I just get to work through this.
monster's taken quite a liking to
And with a bit of luck.
Yeah,
Clive?
I've already figured it out, my good
Did you
sir.
find him, or does the hunt
I found him. And he asked me to give you this. Along with his regards.
Here, have this leather.
You're joking.
I saw him a little smile there.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still,
I just don't understand,
I'm
my
glad
good
you're
sir.
happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's right. He
thought as
introduced
much.
himself.
There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille
pronounced
guards a
Tabor.
long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea, Clive's idea. Anyway, he did most of the work.
I did all
It's
of
good
the
to have
work.
you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out word like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. Don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on.
I wonder, does this upgrade his capabilities?
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
Damn straight.
As
we
if there
got
was
the
a better
best
one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cup. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Aw. I didn't know they were mates. Very nice. Drake Slayer's belt. Ooh. I think the Drake Slayer's belt. I didn't know there was a thing that needed to be done for that. Design drafts unlock new. Ooh. That's how I can get more shit. Okay. Design drafts. Hello,
Did
Yvonne.
you
Here, scorpion tails.
Did Indy?
Marvellous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the...
Yeah, it goes in the pot, you boil the poison out, and it's served primarily during wartime, so it's not going to taste that fucking good.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm mad.
I'm not hungry.
It'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Yup.
And then he goes vomiting.
Odin's teeth. What the salt on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine.
There's actual
Thank you,
taste.
Sid. Thank you.
Fuck, Yvonne.
You're...
Fuck, Yvonne.
I must share this gift
I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Yvonne, I think you've gone insane. Hey, another batch of metal +1. Gonna run from him. Little Blackthorn.
What do you need? 𝓮𝓺𝓷𝓵, do you?
Electrum, what is this? Oh, still no +1s or anything. But being able to get more. Oh. Okay. It's just 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓾 gear. Gladness mass and electric. Specific monster drops. I see.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
Just the 2 presents, that's fine. Them reading table. Apple a day. From the yard, ran up with a basket of martels just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as morning breeze. Told myself I was only gonna have one, but I reckon everyone else is sold out. I don't have to either. Let Nigel and Slot know they don't find a job. The time you'd catch none but Sid sip on none of these for the foul bite. For him, you'd never worry about the player, but what they represented. Our ability to make it our own. Look at us now. Should we be proud? Damn straight. Flame none brighter. Aid! All quiet in the Dominion. Dominic's and the Imperials are a send-off. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like the slum curs, but now they want to make the first move. Once they both realize what a stinking pile of truckable shit they've stepped in, Barman delay wager, I put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. Keep you appraised. Oh, thank you, Gav. Now to go pick up the actual rewards. What's this got? Emote overview. Nice to one's liking. Also, current restrictions do not apply with accessories. Ooh. Oh. Stage replay. Yeah, no, we're good there. Let's go click my rewards and see what the next step is.
Typical nobles.
All that eavesdropping.
We never hear about these guardians of the flame.
Hello, Desiree.
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Just the renown of Sid the Outlaw, that much of my clientele would rather spend their time peddling about your endeavors than making endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe you at least a portion of my earnings. Particularly an enamored sword left this on the nightstand. I saw you better than did him. Ooh, Berserker's ring.
Here you are.
A rose is a rose, orchestrion, and an empty shard. Yeah, I stepped into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing the Dian of Bold or the Carol in the Serving Girl. Now, all anyone wants to hear of is Sid the Outlaw. You've made me a very rich man, my friend.
All yours.
Cleric's Medallion +1, Direwolf, yes.
All done?
Hang on, I gotta see what this ring does. It increases attack efficiency with each proficiency with each dodge. Yes, please. The more I accurately dodge in the longer fight, the stronger I become.
Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer.
Well, thank you.
What will it
I
be
try my
today,
best.
then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓵 had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Tell me, regale me with the story.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓵. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount 𝓮𝓼, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓵 tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime.
That's the island it's sitting on, okay.
Nor are they like
wondering
to
why it
again,
was just out in the middle of the
under
ocean.
the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
Boy, they're not gonna like it when we just show up on their doorstep.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making 𝓮𝓼 the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father
we just destroy it.
And my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓵, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal.
That'll be revenge enough.
Thank you all the same.
Because they'll have nothing left.
Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
And how may I assist you today? Study it well, Clive.
Clive, we head from Port Issel to Drake's Breath. So to understand both sides a little bit.
Very good.
That's all I need to see. Let's go talk to Jill. And hop, skip, and a jump and make our way over to Jill.
A sea voyage this time, is it?
I said I was talking to you, bitch. Interrupt me while I'm doing my little ditty.
Ready?
We march on the iron and destroy the crystal.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's Breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox, the man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward.
Makes sense.
And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Damn fucking straight. We're going to destroy everything they worked to build. Double checking everything. Wish there was a way we could just skip all over the place. To Drake's Breath we go. We set sail and obliterate this crystal. And then we set sail and obliterate the Crystal Orthodox. While neither of the kingdoms are paying attention to us. And then when they find out how dangerous we become, we start a world war. Terrible in circumstances. Ooh, I can feel the wind through my gauntlet.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
It's clearly stressing you out heavily.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
We will be there together.
All right.
It seems they remember.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
And we're suddenly attacked on the boat. She cleared the mist. Big ass crystal. But it will shatter nonetheless, like the last crystal of Drake's head.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen.
For the most part.
The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right.
Should be. Doesn't always mean we will. Yeah, and ice.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secret only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
Agreed.
They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through it.
Oh god, it's still there. Good. Speaking of which. Okay, wait, hold on. What does upgrading do? An ability. Ooh, ability radius. Bigger. It's bigger, alright? Now I want this and the other skill to be mastered just so I can place them on whatever fucking icon I damn well please.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
On. Oh, that's such a badass skill. Oh, hey, there's an ogre. Come on. Okay. Got it.
Let's try.
Oh, fuck from that. Is this the work of the beautiful? Ow. Go for it. That was.
We'll enter the caves from there.
That was it. I got them in for a main move. I was a little focused on that combat encounter. Didn't realize my fucking. I thought it would just get stronger. No, instead I get access to my semi-prime status for my base attacks. Breath of Wind Aerial Blast. That is stupid thing. Ultimate, as it were. Of that of which I still have not picked up.
Look at this place. What
right?
a mess.
And they left it like that. Because no one apparently can survive an Aether Flood except us. I have a sense. Oh god, the Akashic Cobra.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle.
Fair
Just
enough.
like old times. Be sure to keep clear of his wall.
Believe me, I mean to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Ow. There we go. shit, we got cutscene. Fine.
I still can't believe they can jump. Don't these things have roots?
Cutscene! Focus! Oh, thank fuck. Die. I was trying to finish it with my light with the punishing drive. I was hoping to finish it with that. But I'll take this victory too. Whew. Still can handle this. Still got it. Still almost fucking died.
Press on.
Yes.
We always press on after, you know, almost dying. Like that again. A little warm here.
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat. Though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
I mean, we are near crystal, so that will be it. However, speaking of it being it, we are going to call today's stream here. We've been playing for quite a bit now. And as much as I would like to keep streaming, I do have stuff to do. So we are going to raid out and go raid someone else. Let's find someone else who's playing this game. Let's see, 16. Let's see, who do I want to raid into? You know what? We'll pick you. I'm picking random out of this one. So thank you all for coming by. Moku, if you could please end game. Thank you all for coming by, just coming to visit and whatnot. I really do appreciate it. But I have to go and exist elsewhere for the time being. Oh god, they've been live for a while. Looks like they're getting ready to raid out too. Never mind, looks like I gotta raid someone else. Who do I want to raid? You, I'll raid you. So be polite with who we're raiding into, everyone.